Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Vika, your Mandarin Chinese teacher. This is a high-value video because I'm going to teach you how to form different types of questions in Chinese in a logical and super easy way. Okay, before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss other useful and free content to help you learn Chinese faster and smarter. Let's first understand the principle of making Chinese questions. In Chinese, the basic sentence structure follows a simple pattern. Subject plus verb plus object. This structure forms the foundation of most declarative statements in the language. Now, when it comes to forming questions, Chinese maintain this logical structure, but with a slight modification. Instead of altering the word order like in some other language, Chinese questions retain the same structure but introduce specific question particles or words to indicate the interrogative nature of the sentence. So today we are going to learn 4 ways to make questions in Chinese. The first way is to form yes or no questions. In Chinese, yes or no questions are formed by just adding the question particle ma at the end of a statement. These particles serve as a marker to indicate that the sentence is a question. And here's a little trick. Always think about how you would answer when you want to make a question. For example, if you want to ask, "Do you like China?" First think about how you would answer this question in English in a full sentence. It would be either "I like China" or "I don't like China," right? So in this case, we can form a question easily. First, let's translate the sentence. I like China in Chinese would be 我喜欢中国. And I don't like China in Chinese would be 我不喜欢中国. And turn them into questions, just add ma at the end of your answer, which would be like this. 我喜欢中国吗? Or the second sentence, 我不喜欢中国吗? But something is wrong here because we want to ask other people. We didn't want to ask ourselves. So then in this case, we also would need to change the subject from 我 to 你, which is from me to you. So then it would be like this. Okay, here we go. The first sentence, 你喜欢中国吗? This is the exact translation from "Do you like China?" And we can also ask, "Do you not like China?" Then in Chinese, it would be 你不喜欢中国吗? So we just need to add ma at the end of the sentence. And if there's a subject need to be changed, then we will change the subject too. And that's how we form yes or no questions. Do you like China? 你喜欢中国吗? Okay, and we also have another example. But for this one, let's focus only on the exact translation of "Do you have 5 yuan?" instead of "Do you not have 5 yuan?" So, for this question, you will answer in English like "I have 5 yuan," which is 我有5元 in Chinese. And to turn it into a question, again, we are going to add ma at the end of your answer. So that would be 我有5元吗? But in here, we also need to change the subject. So we are going to change 我 to 你, same as before. So that it would be like this. 你有5元吗? And this is the translation of do you have 5 yuan? This is the second question type. We call it WH questions. There are various question words that serve different purposes. Some common question words include the first one, 什么, what. The second one, 谁, who. The third one, 哪里, where. And the fourth one, 为什么, why. And the last one, 怎么样, how. When forming WH questions in Chinese, these question words replace the answer section of the statement. This means that the question word takes the place of the information you want to inquire about. For example, if you want to ask, what book is this? Again, think about how you would answer this question in English. It would be something like, this is a Chinese book. So here we use Chinese book as the answer. Of course, you can also place anything you want, but this is the example we are going to use for now. So to translate, this is a Chinese book. In Chinese would be 这是汉语书. And as we mentioned before, when forming WH questions in Chinese, the question words replace the answer section of the statement. And what is the answer section here? Is 汉语. Here is 汉语. 汉语 is the answer section. Or whatever your answer is. So here we go. 这是汉语书. This is the answer. And we will remove the answer section like this. We remove it, but we keep the same sentence structure. And we are going to place the question word in the same place, which it would be like this. Okay, so the translation would be 这是什么书? And of course, don't forget the question mark at the end. So this is how we form WH questions. The third type of question, we call it tag questions. And how to form tag questions? You can follow these 2 steps. Step 1, start with a statement. So begin with a declarative statement that you want to turn into a tag question, like this. For example, the first sentence, 他明天来. And the second one, 你喜欢吃中国菜. The third one, 你不是中国人. All these sentences, we call it declarative statement. Step 2, we are going to add a tag phrase. At the end of the statement, add a tag phrase to form the tag question. And here, I'm going to give you one of the most common tag phrase, which is 对吗?对吗? In English, it means right. We use it to seek confirmation or agreement from the listener. So, for example,
we are just going to add 对吗 at the end of the declarative statement. So let's take a look at the first sentence. 他明天来，对吗? He's coming tomorrow, right? And the second one. 你喜欢吃中国菜，对吗? You like to eat Chinese food, right? And the last one. 你不是中国人，对吗? You are not Chinese, right? You also will need to pay attention to the tone. So you will have that kind of questioning tone, 对吗? Okay, so that is how we can form tag questions. The last type of question, we call it alternative questions. To form alternative questions, we are going to use 还是, which means or in English. This word is placed between two options to present a choice or alternative. So, for example, this sentence is a declarative statement. 你喜欢茶, you like tea. You are just saying you like tea and there's only one option, that is tea. And we can change this sentence to a alternative questions. So we are going to add 还是 between two options. So this sentence structure, we are not going to change it. But we are going to add 还是 between the two options. So you can add one more option behind. Tea or coffee? 茶还是咖啡? So you can see the sentence structure is actually the same as the first sentence, but we are just going to give out two options and you need to add 还是 between the two options. That is how we form alternative questions. And here we have another example. 他喜欢吃米饭. He likes to eat rice. So to eat rice, that is the option 1. And we want to turn it into an alternative question. So we are going to put one more option after 吃米饭. So the other option is eat noodles. That is 吃面条 in Chinese. So now we have two options. 吃米饭 or 吃面条. And then you're going to add 还是 between the two options. So then the full sentence would be 他喜欢吃米饭还是吃面条? Does he like to eat rice or eat noodles?
If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, I have something even more excited for you. You can now enroll in my 30-day Chinese beginner online course, especially designed to help you kickstart your Mandarin Chinese journey. I'll teach you to speak basic Chinese in just 30 days. And with my everyday step-by-step structure, you won't feel lost or overwhelmed. And as a special celebration for the launch of my YouTube channel, you can now enjoy a 15% discount for the next 3 weeks. Just click the link below to get to know more about the course. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. You can also find me on Instagram, receive more tips and mini lessons for learning Chinese. I'll see you in the next video.